So this is Grandpa, Papa number 1, and my sous chef, Mambo. And we're going to have dinner and a beer and see if we can get a fire going. So, I'm going to use my ferrocerium rod and my knife. You boys recognize this. Let's see. So we will have to practice this. So tonight, we are going to have sweet pork and rice from Peak. And I'm going to get this fire going. Mambo, come over here with Papa. So, the fire's going well, and let's taste the Peak. Mmm. excellent. And Honor Brewing, it's a veteran-owned company, just like your Papa Bear and your Grandpa. And this is called Hazy. And of course, it's going to go into this cup. And so, I think everybody knows that Lachlan and Ember, Logan and Ava went camping with Grandpa and Grandma Papa 1 and Papa 2. And so they went up into the Rocky Mountains and they settled in a valley that was about 6,500 feet above sea level. And there everybody set up camp, and Grandpa made Irish stew from Mountain House and chili mac and the sweet pork and rice from Peak Refuel. And of course he had the hazy India Pale Ale ABV 6.2. And Grandma had a good Bordeaux from Chateau Bernard Magrez. So everybody ate, and they were all very tired from the first day of the trip, and so everybody went to sleep, and the moon was not yet up. And so at about midnight, Papa 1 heard a noise of breaking branches and sticks, and he got up to investigate. And he looked out and he saw 2 pair of red eyes that were quite tall. And so those red eyes slowly turned to green, and he thought they might be a Sasquatch or 2. So he decided to leave an offering for them. He put out some of Papa 2's brownies, and they were actually there because they had smelled the brownies, and some paracord. And so the next morning, everybody got up, and the offering was accepted, and they went on a big hike. And when they got back to camp, they had PB&Js and lots of water to drink. And that afternoon they went swimming in a deep pool in the creek that ran near their campground. But they didn't know what was about to happen. So they were going to meet Sasquatch Liam and Liliana, and they were going to be helped by them in ways they didn't even know yet. And so that night, late that night, far up the valley, a section of the ground opened up and lava began to come out. It was a volcano that the humans knew nothing about. But Liam and Liliana, because they're Sasquatch, they knew everything about their environment, and they knew that the humans would not be able to survive this. So they came to the camp, and then everybody saw Liam and Liliana, the 2 big Sasquatch, Bigfoot, and Liam used his telepathy to tell everybody that they needed to make a Sasquatch sled or a Bigfoot sled and get all of the people away from there so that they would live. So Papa 1 and Papa 2 got everything together, and then they all climbed onto the sled, and Liam and Liliana pulled it, and in about 15 minutes they were 150 miles away from where they had been. And Liam told Grandpa that that was a safe area. So they all got off the sled, and then Grandpa got worried about Grandma's truck, Orion. And so Liliana, she was a very brave Sasquatch. She went through an alternate dimension and got Orion, Grandma's truck, and brought it back to them like that. And so Grandpa was talking to them telepathically, and he asked them if they had ever thought about living in Tennessee, and they said yes. And so we'll have the next story at some point later on. I love you guys.